lot of people haven't accepted the fact that this is me and this is the me that's here to stay. I'm not going back. Like, you're not getting me. Like, I always tell people that. Like, when people try to, I don't say it out loud, but when I hear a negative thought, or I hear something that was from before, or I hear, people wanting me to, like, go talk to that girl, or go, let's just do shots, like, let's just do this. In my head, I'm like, you're not getting me. Like, no, you will not get me. I will not break.
No, this beast is too tough.
And it's crazy because people think it's so easy just to say no, but like all those thoughts come back, all those feelings come back, all of that rush of like,
it's a cork. You could easily just do this too, man.
Exactly, and just let it all out. And I take it so serious, and I'm just like, you're not getting me. Like, I'm not going back there because it was hell, and I refuse to live in it. And so
when you keep going back and just grabbing one more and ripping other people out of there.
Yeah, and it's a scary thought, but I feel like I've always been able to have that control on what I want, and so I just tuned it somewhere else. I've always like, okay, like, I know I can get up early, I know I can eat right, I know I can do this, so let me tune that into everything in my life. And it was shutting out things that I didn't want. I just allowed so many things in my life that I didn't want, and I just kept letting it happen. Like, oh, like, it'll get better. It's okay. Bad things don't get better. You get better and you change. The bad things stay the bad things, and they stay where you're at, and you got to shut them out. And so I had to learn how to do that. I had to learn how to be disciplined with positive thinking, and I had to learn how to be disciplined in not letting negative creep into me and creep into my zone and creep into my area. Like, I'm like, you're not getting me. Stay away. Stay away.
You train yourself every day with that.
Training, yeah. Every day I wake up and I'm like, I'm positive. I read my affirmation. I read my word. I read my everything is positive. And if it's negative, I don't have time for it. I really don't. And it's hard, again, with the change. It's hard to think that some people might not ever get there, that you love, that you want to be there with you. That I'm like, it's like trying to get somebody to jump over like a little stream, and they're scared of water. It's like, yo, the other side is where we want to be. Like, yo, it's dope over here. Like, if you can just,
I know it looks scary, but it's a stream. I'm over it.
Yeah, if you can just see over it, because it's not hard. Yeah. It's not hard to get there. It's really not. It's making a decision. You just have to decide, this is how I'm going to live my life. This is how I'm going to do it. This is how I'm going to stay positive. This is how I'm going to get to where I'm going. And you commit to it, and you do it every single day. And I'm like, yo, I can see over this hill. You should see all this stuff. That
life gets crazy better.
Everything that you want is over this hill. You just got to get over the stream to do it. It's okay. Just come on.
I think that people think that they can't change, man. We've got this like thing where we're like, no, it's in my DNA, it's in my genetics, it's my like, man.
What you tell yourself is what you are. What you commit to, what you identify as, that is what you are.
Right.
That's who you are. You tell yourself, I've had this conversation with people about DNA in alcoholism and drugs and all that kind of stuff. With where I was mentally, I think everything's possible. Change is so possible no matter where you're at. I'm going to cross a line here that's going to maybe, I don't believe in it. You're not an alcoholic because your parents were. You're not a drug addict because your parents were. As much as it can be in your blood, I don't buy it, dude. Like, I know it's science, but I think that facts, I think that your mind beats facts any day. I think that energy beats facts any day. And whatever you tell yourself you are is what you are. If you tell yourself that story of, my parents are alcoholics, this is what I know, that's what I did. My dad didn't show me how to be a good partner. I don't know how to be a man in a relationship. Well, if I just commit to it, because that's what I did. I would tell all my girls, well, why do you cheat on me? Why do you do this? Why do you do that? I don't know how to do it. Sorry. I don't know how.
Accept that. That's how I am.
You accept it. That's how I am.
My dad made me this man, or whatever made me this
Nobody
way.
showed me how to be a good partner. Nobody showed me how to love a woman. My mom could tell me as much as I can, but when you see an example, I did what I saw. I was mentally abusive. I was emotionally abusive. I cheated. I didn't treat anybody with respect because that's what I saw. That's what I saw as normal. So I committed to that. This is how I am. That's exactly what I said. I said, I'm my dad's son. The apple don't fall from the tree.
It's almost like a weird pride that your ego tries to take in that. You're like, whatever, fuck it then.
Yeah, whatever. This is who I am. And I think that it's bullshit. We're being misdirected, and we think that's where we're stuck. What do you want to do when you want to learn something? You learn about it. So that's what I'm doing. I read books. Like, people think it's funny because I don't dabble in things that I don't want, and people think it's weird because I'm single. Like, when I like talk about girls on Instagram and stuff, I'm like, I don't look at that, and they're like, why not? You're single. I'm like, because I know my girl wouldn't want that. Well, who's your girl? I don't know, but I know that she wouldn't like that. You know what I mean? I don't. Right now, like we talked about before, I'm celibate. Like, I know that my girl wouldn't want me sleeping around. I don't know who my girl is. I really don't. I don't know who she is, but I know she wouldn't want me sleeping around.
You know, your starting line is farther different than other people, so you got to work a little harder. And so instead of being in the victim role and saying, I can't change, this is just how I am, I need a girl who's going to match these, whatever, you're like, no, I got to start back here, but I'm willing to change. I'm gonna get that head start back here. It's just fine.
And I think it's learning how to play your cards. Like, right. Yo, some people when you're born, you might get born ace, king, queen, whatever, right? That's not what I was dealt in the relationship department. I did not get dealt a good hand in the relationship department. What am I gonna do?
Go fish. That's what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna analyze my deck.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna see how to play it.
Oh, play it. Okay, all right. Or shuffle, or just get a whole new deck.
You know what I mean?
Right,
but I have to. Like you said, the starting point. Like, I started way behind, but what am I gonna do? Say, forget it, give up? Oh well.
I guess I ain't even racing.
Yeah, can't do it.
Can't even go on this.
I'm gonna untie my shoes and go home.
I ain't qualified to race.
Exactly. But now, I mean, I read books on relationships. I read how to be a good partner.
Right. And
people think it's crazy because I'm not in a relationship. Why do you need to know that? Because when I'm ready, I'm gonna be ready. Millennial is, I will not do something until I see a reward. You will not even get me to start until I see a reward. You have to do it beforehand. What if somebody asked me to speak and I've never spoke before? Am I a speaker if I can't do it?
You have to have faith, man.
I gotta have the ammo ready. Like, I got ammo right now. If somebody walked in this room and was like, I need you to speak a message to my team. Done. Let's do it. Okay? Same thing with my relationship. If I'm not ready, how can I do it?
Right.
I'm gonna walk into a relationship as a man and I'm gonna be like, you don't need to teach me nothing. I'm ready to go.